Good morning, Bellevue High School. I'm Isaiah Chrisley.
And I'm Harper Bowman.
And this is the Rattler Report.
On today's show, we have information on prom, community service opportunities, and grad bash. But first, here's the pledge in a moment of silence.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello Rattlers, it's Juliani Torres, and here's some information of the new parking procedures in the morning.
Well, we've taken this first parking lot, which was reserved, had blue lines. We've now painted those lines white. So when you come in, the first lot here in the front is now student parking. Well, we have a lot more kids driving. We have about 200 more kids enrolled this year. So we've had a shortage of parking spots. So although we can use the grass out there, it's tough on small cars to get in. So we needed a few more spots here in this lot. So therefore, we open up about 20 more spots. It will cause a lot less anxiety of kids driving around in circles trying to find a parking spot who get here after 9 o'clock. It's pretty tough for them to find a spot. So I'm sure we'll make a few kids happy with this move.
There's a Safe Promise Club meeting coming up. Safe Promise Club will have their February meeting on Tuesday, February 8th from 8:30 a.m. in the loft. Members, please make sure to go into your Skyward account and get your dues paid.
Planning for Prom 2022 has already begun. Prom will be held on April 30th from 8 to 11 p.m. at Prodi Events venue. Tickets will go on sale in early April and will be online only. Similar to homecoming, students must meet at the guidelines of a 2.0 GPA or higher, no out-of-school suspension, and no debt. The price has not yet been determined.
Attention graduating class of 2022. Grad Bash will be held on Saturday, April 2nd. The cost is $123. Tickets will go on sale in early March, online only.
In search of community service hours? See your guidance counselor for an application to volunteer at local libraries, the Ocala Parks and Rec Department, and other Marion County departments.
Are you interested in playing flag football? There will be a flag football parent and player information meeting in the Media Center on February 7th at 6 p.m. If you have any questions, please see Coach Pixley.
Does heavy metal help you study? Does Beyonce help you focus in class?
Hello Bellevue Rattlers, I'm Ocean Evans and I'm here to tell you about student and teacher opinions on listening to music while working on classwork. Music can help create a mood for students while studying and working on classwork. Listening to it can act as background noise if students can't focus when it's completely quiet. Music can also make it harder to read or memorize things when there's a lot of lyrics. That's why most would recommend instrumental music, which is just music with no dialogue. Music can help block out distracting noises or just help to relieve stress and anxiety when it comes to work.
I think that listening to music while doing classwork will or can help improve your classwork. Personally, I feel like I do a lot better whenever I listen to music versus whenever I'm not listening to music.
Well, personally, whenever I listen to music while doing classwork, I tend to be more focused. Some kids might have more of a hard time that way, but personally I find it easier and that it helps me focus more. But you know, to each their own, it doesn't really matter.
I don't really have a problem with students listening to music during classwork as long as it's during independent activity time and not instructional or group work time. because during that time you need to pay attention to instructor and or your group members. As far as the impact of music on a student's ability to complete their work, it just depends on the music and the student. Some music is distracting for students. However, there's lots of research that proves classical music does improve your studying habits as well as your ability to retain what you're learning.
I think it could be contingent on the type of music that it is. I mean, if you're going to listen to some Grain Vault, some Barley Safe, some Wheat Locker, some Semolina Sepulchre, you know, I think you got a winner there. But otherwise, yeah, I'm going to go with no. I think it can be beneficial in some respects. It depends on what you're doing, you know, perhaps math problems or just kind of rote, you know, memory type of work. But if you're actually having to do some critical reading, critical thinking, I think your head needs to be focused on that. Now, however, I'm not a psychologist, and yes, that's how that's pronounced. I do think in some instances, some people, we're all made differently, and so for some people it might work, but like I said, I do think when push comes to shove, you need to be able to perform and do, you know, your tasks without the music.
This is Ocean Evans signing off. Have a good day, Bellevue Rattlers.
Find us on YouTube at BHS Rattler Media. Check it out to keep up with school events and find additional fun content. That's all we have for announcements today. Have a great day, Bellevue.